Okay, I'm here with Nick in Kursk, Russia. It's Christmas time, 2019. Nick, you told me your story. I had a brother who played rock pop for me when I was a young kid. You did not get to listen to rock and pop until you're 12 years old. The Beatles, a revolution for you. Правда? Да? Was true.
Правда. Настоящая правда. Yes, it's true. Because when I was 12, I managed to listen to one of the great songs of the Beatles, Go. And this song struck me. It was a kind of fresh air. Because before I listened to many kind of music songs, but when I listened to that song of the Beatles, Go, I didn't know about the group. I didn't know about those guys who wrote.
You were 12 years. What year is this, Nick? What year is this?
It was around 1972 and 1970. I was born in 1959.
Da.
It was around, I think it was around 1972.
And Girl, that very song struck
That
you.
very song struck me. And from that time I began to study English language with a little help from my
Friends.
cousin, my cousin.
Okay.
Because he was a student.
Where in Russia are you when this happens? Where are you? In Kursk? In Kursk?
No, it happened in Bryansk region. It happened in the place of my. It happened in my birthplace. It is on the border of Belarus and Bryansk region.
Da.
Some 60 kilometers. And my brother collected some records, and it was a collection of foreign songs in one record. And one of them was
Beatles.
Go. But they didn't mention that this song was written. The text of the song was written by the members of the Beatles.
Why? Почему?
I don't know, because they tried to conceal that fact.
Oh, really?
That they on their own, those young guys on their own, they wrote the text of the song, and they mentioned on the record that the song, the text of the song was wrote by folks, by people, by ordinary people, like folk songs, folk songs. And I wondered why, and I began to investigate, and I found out that they really themselves, those young guys, when they were 18 or 19, 20, they wrote that music and the text to that song. This was my first experience.
What did your friends think about you listening to Girl? You liking this song? What did they think?
I was alone. My family didn't understand why I listened to the Beatles. Among my friends, there were no one who listened to like me. And I was alone. And when I had a sister 4 years younger than me. And when I brought some Beatles tapes, that was albums For Sale, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and some others, I can't remember what albums.
With Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yes, and when I put on the tape recorder I bought, and my sister was the same effect as for me, for my sister.
Really?
He began at Beatlemania. She was obsessed by those songs.
Across the universe.
And she began to listen to that music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still, she's younger, 4 years younger than me, but still she listens to the Beatles.
No problem. We are living different worlds, different upbringings.
Yes.
Russia, America, England, Western world, Eastern world. You didn't get to listen even to these songs until you're 12 years old. Forbidden music,
yes.
Or hidden music, you could say.
I think we were not forbidden. We were not. They didn't prohibit to listen, but somehow they tried to make a kind of barrier not to listen to that music, because we had to listen to Russian folk songs. You have to listen some classic.
Like Patriot.
Yes, like
huh?
patriot. Like a selected music.
Like many people today in politics
Yes.
want to only play patriot music.
Yes,
Patriot music.
only
huh?
patriot music. Like in Germany, you had to listen to
Special songs,
Special
special
songs.
compositions.
not English songs, not American songs, only German songs. You know, and the same story, but we try to look into the other culture. And when for the first time we listened to that music, it was like a kind of a fresh air coming inside us.
Bueno.
It was like a,
Bueno.
it was like a medicine. And that was the main reason I began to study English language.
Wow.
And up to the moment, through my life, language helped me. Helps now.
In your work? In your work?
Yes, my work. Because my work now at the moment I'm working especially with language. Because at the moment I'm translating different difficult technical texts, and somehow I'm working like an editor. But what I would like to say, like many people, when the McCartney came to Russia, he said that I heard that many people in Soviet Union began to study English language because of the Beatles, and I'm very proud of it. So I can say about it the same story for me.
It's a very special story, Nick, and I hope we can continue from here. And we shall talk more about this.
Of course.
So this is Nick. We're in January, Christmas time, Rождеством, in Kursk, in Russia. Thank you so much, Nick. And actually, in the background here, you have. Can you tell me about this painting, please, Nick? About this extraordinary painting. This is the Beatles, yes?
Yes, this is the Beatles. The story is when I visited Guernsey.
Guernsey?
Guernsey.
Guernsey, yeah.
Guernsey Isle. Island is
the island,
an island. Very small island.
Here is John, by the way. I have to take him there. Okay.
And when my acquaintance from Cambridge, he invited me to. He told me that I have a friend around here, and when we came into his house, it was a painter, and this painter, his name is Peter Levasseur, and he participated in the
George.
Yes, he
Paul.
participated in the
John.
edition of the.
Where is Ringo?
In the famous.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for Ringo
He
here.
participated
There you are.
in the. He made some printings for the book, lyrics of the Beatles, illustrated lyrics, and this is the extract. He signed this. He signed this one for me. His print. It's print 189 out of 1000.
Wow, limited edition.
Yes, limited edition. And
It's Echoes of Liverpool.
yes.
Wow, Nick.
This is changed variant of the first edition of the picture. He put into the book of illustrated Beatles lyrics in 1969.
Okay, thank you so
And
much.
he gave me this printing, and I'm proud just to have it, because I think I'm maybe the only one in Russia, or maybe in the world, I have this printing.
You're the only one, Nick. So greetings to the world from Nick here in Kursk, Russia, to Liverpool, to England, to Szwecja, to Sweden. And a message to you will come from another painting he has here on his wall. It's Wishbone Ash. And I remember one song of them I really like, Throw Down a Sword. Throw down the sword. So, thank you so much, Nick.
You're welcome.